Gao gao, dabi gao yo. Hi Chad, hello. How are you doing? As you probably can hear, we unlocked the natural voice for 30 minutes, so that is what I'm doing. I'm going to be speaking in my natural voice for 30 minutes. It's kind of hard for me to do, in that it's hard for me to be, to have both the character and also speak normally, because the voice kind of informs the character. But hello Chad, how are you? How are you doing? Hello Halo. It has been a long time, it feels like. Let me adjust the model. I got some wine out because I thought that wine would be like a mature choice for a distinguished lady. Well, I'm not distinguished or really that much of a refined lady, but I thought it would best maybe go with the voice. I don't know. I'm sorry, I know this voice doesn't match the model, but you're stuck with it. You're stuck with it for 30 minutes. Starting now. Yeah. But there were a couple of other things we unlocked. We unlocked role-playing sadist for 30 minutes, which I will do that probably today. We unlocked role-playing loving little sister, loving imouto, for 30 minutes. We unlocked the role-playing the mama, the sort of ara doshita no, that sort of motherly, maternal kind of roleplay. We unlocked that, and then we also unlocked ASMR whispers for 30 minutes and speaking only Japanese for 30 minutes. I can speak in Japanese for only 30 minutes, but I want to do it when we have more Japanese members of the chat who are present. We also have reading fanfiction live, which I probably won't do today because I haven't prepared anything, unless you just want me to read like what fanfiction I'm currently reading, which I can do. I read some very mediocre Bridgerton fanfiction today, and I read a Hannibal fanfiction, Hannah Graham to be specific. Hannibal and Will Graham is the slash pairing. So I read some Hannibal and I read some mediocre Bridgerton fanfiction. If you want, I can read it, but I don't think you want to. I don't think you're probably interested in what I'm reading. Hello hello Ke. We are still on the Donothon, but we unlocked me not using a character voice for 30 minutes, and it feels really awkward for me to not be using a character voice, but you're just stuck with it. I'm sorry. But hello, thank you for coming. I'm just right now explaining what we have currently unlocked for my Donathon. I do not think I have the rewards in the Twitch video description. In fact, I don't even know how to put in the Twitch video description, but I'm reading them out loud, so everybody knows what we've unlocked and what we have yet to unlock. As I was saying earlier, this is for my crowdfund. This is for my Otome game. It is a sort of an Omegaverse inspired Otome game with like some Yuri routes and some Het routes, and I'm very excited for it. I have some amazing voice actors lined up. I have like really a whole development schedule already planned out, but it really depends on how far we get on the crowdfund, of course, because this is what allows the game to be made or not. So we unlocked reading fanfiction, writing fanfiction. I guess I could do that today. If I do a window capture, I can do that, but I'm not sure what fanfiction exactly. Hello, Frankie. Hi, I'm glad you're here. No need to apologize. As you can hear, I'm speaking in my natural voice. I'm not using a character voice because we unlocked speaking in the natural voice, so that's what I'm doing for the next 22 minutes, which feels I feel every single second of these 22 minutes because I hate talking in my natural voice without a character, without the super genki 100% いっぱいgenki no koi. It's awkward. It feels awkward for me to talk without the character voice. But hello, hi Nanashi, hello, hi, hello Ghost Knight, hello. I'm just talking a little bit about what we've unlocked so far. Drawing live, which I'm not gonna do today, but we will do. Chat chooses my next collaboration. So chat, you all get to vote on who I collaborate next, provided that the person agrees with it, and I will probably have a poll. And if you're on Twitch, then you can just say which person you would like me to collaborate with. But I have a couple of VTubers in mind to collaborate with, but it really depends on their schedule. And then I think maybe we did unlock the spicy ramen horror game challenge. I cannot do that today without some preparation. I do not have spicy ramen sitting around. I do have normal ramen that I can put spice packs into. And then we have 3 others that we have not unlocked yet. We have singing live, and I'm really glad we haven't unlocked it because I'm not a singer. I'm not a singer in any sense of the word at all. Like nobody ever taught me what chest voice and head voice was properly. Nobody ever taught me that properly. So I'm just trying my best. And then today I heard somebody was like, you have to imagine the voice coming out of your eyes. And I'm like, what? What does that even mean? Imagine your voice coming out of your eyes. I don't understand what that means. But I will give it my best shot when we unlock that. And then 2000 is FAQ time, explaining game development stuff. If you have any questions, I will answer those. 2500 is playing eroge of chat choice on Pomf. No skipping. So those 3 we haven't unlocked yet. I believe we're at 1,800 so far. So we're at like 11%. We still have so much more to unlock. So much more. Teaser videos, popularity polls, special thanks behind the scenes, voice actor announcement, announcing who the voice actors are, cut content, and of course the one I'm most excited about is the extra endings is our final stretch goal at 17,000. I'm most excited for that, to have the extra endings. I hope we can reach it. Maybe we're at 11% and we're about halfway through the week, honestly. We're about halfway through the week. Day 3. So day 3.5. So like halfway into tomorrow's stream will be exactly the halfway point for this week. And it really depends. If we hit that base goal of 15,000, then I can extend it by another week and we can try and get to 17,000. I really want you guys to be able to experience all of the endings I wrote, because if I choose the endings, if I choose the canonical endings that I think are canon, you're probably going to complain. You're probably going to say, what is this? What gives? Why are all of these depressing endings in my game? That's why I want to have some happier-ish endings in the game as well. And plus it would give extra lines to the voice actors, and I am dying to announce these voice actors, but it's a domino effect. The crowdfund doing well depends on how well I do as a streamer and how well everyone donates, and then if it hits 15,000, then I can give the pay to the voice actors, they can sign the contract, and then they can announce it, and then we can get started on the teaser trailer. It all builds upon each one. But putting that aside for now, putting that aside for now, how are you, Chad? How are you doing? I'm done with my spiel. I'm done introducing the rewards. This is day 3, so if you're not familiar, if you're just coming into the Donothon today, you can look in the video description and you will see the rewards in the video description, and you can see where to donate. It should be pinned on both chats. It should be pinned. And yesterday we had fun with a Mad Libs style fanfiction generator. It was really fun. It was AI free, so it was ethical, and I really enjoyed it. If only the site wasn't so broken. But we're gonna do some role playing today, and I'll save stuff like the spicy ramen challenge, the drawing I can save for later. If you guys want, I can always read a little bit of fanfiction. But for reading the fanfiction, do you prefer I read any fanfiction, or do you prefer I read something that I have written? I'm not sure. You're getting lag? Oh no, Nanashi, I don't know why. I'm not getting any kind of error on my end. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I mean, it says unstable, but it always says unstable for me. I'm sorry, Nanashi. I hope it's not too horrible for you. Same thing with YouTube. I hope it's not too horrible for you. If it's really bad, maybe I can try and refresh, or try to stop and restart the stream. But I'd rather not do that, because once I stop the stream, I will have to make a new stream room, and it's kind of a little bit of a pain. But I'm really sorry you're getting such bad lag, Nanashi. I'm sorry. Hopefully, I was hoping today wouldn't be too scuffed. But maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong and it will be quite scuffed. I'm sorry, please let me know if that improves, and I will do what I can. I'll do what I can. I'm not seeing anything on my end that says there's an error. Maybe it's an internet connection issue, I'm not sure, but I'll do what I can to fix it on my end if it continues, okay? YouTube, are you having that issue? YouTube? Chat people on YouTube? Halo, Frankie, Ghost Knight, are you having that kind of thing? If you're having technical difficulties, let me know. I really hope my computer and my internet is not crashing out again, because I have it hardwired, and if it continues to crash out, or continues to have this lag, then I'm not quite sure how to fix it. I mean, I am physically wired into the router. I did everything I could. How about this? If there's still an issue, Nanashi, let me know, and I'll do what I can. Sounds okay on your end? Okay, good. I'm glad. If you're getting, like, I don't know, pixely, or like dropping internet or anything like that, let me know. Nanashi, you switched to YouTube? Good. Okay, good. I'm glad that whatever the issue is with Twitch, it's not over on YouTube. I like your username, by the way. What the good? It's cute. Only on Twitch? Okay. Good. I'm glad. Let me get a real quick sip of water. I am so self-conscious today. I hate. I do not like talking in my actual voice when I have this model on. I don't like it. I feel so awkward. I need to be cute and adorable. Chad! This voice is cute! This voice is not cute. Anyway, let me get a sip of water. And Chad, I want you to tell me about your day. What are you most looking forward to about the game, about the crowdfund, or just how was your day? What are you up to? If I had hand tracking, I could make it so it looks like I'm drinking this wine properly. But instead, it just looks like I have a disembodied arm stuck to me. Hold on, let me... Glug. It's ironic because I don't drink in real life. But I thought the wine would give it a more sophisticated look. And instead, I just look insane. But, you know, I think I always kind of look a little insane. I am that Fujoshi. I am that Yume Joshi. I made a game just so I could date my favorite cartoon character. And then I decided to make another one. I mean, you know what you signed up for if you're watching me. You should know what you signed up for. I did get a few donations between yesterday and today. And thank you to everyone who donated between yesterday and today and everyone who's donated in the past. I really appreciate it. I hate being selfish. I don't like being selfish one bit. But it's for a good cause. I figure I can be greedy because I only do this once a year. I only have a Donothon once a year. And it's not for me. It's for the game. It's for the game. It's for the game and it's not for me. And I just want to get this little bar. I want to get this little bar up to 50% by today. That would be the best case scenario. If I got it from 11% to 50%, just fill it halfway. Halfway. That would make me real happy. Hello, dog. Hi. You came. We have 10 minutes to go. Okay, we have 10 minutes to go. I am doing the natural voice reward that we unlocked yesterday. And I'm also going to be doing some role-playing stuff today. And I do have a couple other things like reading fanfiction and writing fanfiction. But I want to know what exactly you guys want me to read. Do you want me to read any fanfiction that I'm reading? Or do you want me to read something that I've written? I'm not quite sure. But hi, dog. How are you? How are you doing? I like your little wizard. I'm not super familiar with Twitch and how the chat works yet. But oh wait, one more thing. There might be a lag on Twitch, I was told. There might be a bit of a lag on Twitch. So if there is, you might want to try switching over to YouTube if there is a lag, because YouTube is primarily where I stream from, and then I kind of simultaneously broadcast to Twitch at the same time. So hopefully there won't be any issues for you, but if there is, it's not my fault. Let me see what if you want me to read something that I've written, I need to find something that is not too horrendous, something that's not too insane, something that's like all ages enough. I'm looking through my AO3 account, my archive of our own account, and literally every single thing that I've written is rated explicit or mature. I have stuff from 2020 that's rated explicit. Some very spicy Glee fanfiction. Oh, I can't read that one. I do have the short story that I wrote in December 14th, 2020, according to AO3. This was a short story, an original short story that I wrote that very much that this was based off of, that this game was based off of the short story that I wrote 6 years ago. You can comment here then, but I'm not having much lag on Twitch. Okay, good. Well, if you do get a lag, if you don't get a lag, you can comment wherever you want. Seems like most people want to be on YouTube today, which suits me just fine. Is my time up yet? I'm gonna say it is. I'm gonna say my time is up. Yay! Awesome! I don't have to use my natural voice anymore! I don't have to be cripplingly self-conscious anymore about what I sound like. So that's good. I'm currently trying to find a good fanfiction for me to read out loud. And then I'm also gonna do some role-playing today. Chat, I want you to vote. Which should I roleplay? I want you to vote. So, loving, Moto, and then I think sadist was one, and I think mama. So I want you to vote which one. I have to do it for 30 minutes. So, pick carefully, because I'm going to be doing it for 30 minutes. But I'm pretty sure those were the options, but let me just double check. Yeah, okay, sadist, imouto, mama. Yeah, those were the 3. I'm gonna do all 3, but obviously not at once. That would be extremely confusing if I tried to do all 3 of them at once. 1 vote for mama. Okay, 1 vote for mommy. Hara. Mama. I see you. I know what you are. And I'm the same way, so it's okay. But go ahead and take a vote. I'm gonna leave it there for a couple minutes. I'm trying to find a good fanfiction that I've written. I assume that's okay unless you guys want me to read something else. Something that I've written that is not too spicy. I do have the short story that I based this game off of, except there are some big differences. Let me get rid of the wine. I don't need the wine anymore. There are some big differences between the original short story I wrote and this game, in that in the short story it was only female only kind of world. Like, there were no men. The men went extinct. And then there were women, but when they had to take on the role of like a groom or a family, they essentially, it was like, very culty, very much culty kind of thing, a dystopian sort of vibe. Except they didn't even really have the bride and groom categories. I didn't solidify that until while I was doing the outline and doing the world building for this game. There weren't any heats or ruts. Basically, what the original story and what the game have in common is that they both had the forcible pairing into families, that dynamic, that grouping called a family. That's what the short story and this game had in common, and not too much else. It was much more of a less. How should I put this? It was more of a sovereign society. It didn't really have so much of an overarching. Go away. I don't want to update right this second. Go away. No, I do not want to update right this second. Okay, Loving Emoto's at 40% and Sadist at 20%. Mama's at 40%. Ooh, we need a tiebreaker. Hi, Tika no Egaki. Hi. 今日はまだクラウドファンディングキャンペーンだよ。半分だよ。今日は半分だよ。もうそろそろ半分だ。でもまだ 11% だよ。頑張れなきゃ。I forgot what I was saying. Fluffy Moto! Great! No. I'm seeing this in real time. Loving Moto, Sadist, and Mama. Also, those on Twitch, you can vote as well. Just put your vote in the chat if you prefer the little sister, the Sadist, or the Mama. Put it in the chat, and I will do my best. Seems like people want the Loving Moto most. Okay, that's what I'll do first. I'll do the Loving Moto. And then I can do another poll between Mama and Sadist next. So that's what I'll do. I forgot what I was saying about the original short story, but I guess my point was that the short story that I wrote originally was quite different from the game itself. The game itself has much more of a fleshed out universe. It was very much like a small little town in the short story, whereas in the game, it's more of a fleshed out, whole societal kind of system. Whereas in the short story, it's just really small. Really smaller scale. And like I said, it was a female-only world. They didn't have heats or brides or grooms, so it's very different. For this game, I took a lot of inspiration from the Omegaverse dynamics, Alpha, Beta, Omega, except in my version, there's no betas. Alphas are essentially grooms, and Omegas are essentially brides or wives. But they're not exactly one-to-one. They still have some things in common with Alpha, Beta, Omegaverse, like obviously the hierarchy, the pheromones, the collars, the mating aspect, the bite, the like destined mates, and the importance of biting or marking a mate. Those all exist. speaking of mediocre Bridgerton fanfiction, I won't name it because that's mean, but I read an Alpha, Beta, Omega Bridgerton fanfiction, and they were like, the character has scent glands, and I'm like, cool. They scratch the scent glands. Maybe I just don't have a good enough grasp on biology, but how do you scratch your scent glands? Like, even the scent glands in, like, humans, right? Like, we have it probably in, like, the arms, or, like, it's, like, part of the lymphatic system, right? In real life? So how do you touch a scent gland? You do not touch them directly, right? I don't think you do. Omega Bashi de kikoeta zo. Boku no otome ge. 今日のクラウドファンディングの乙女芸、自分の乙女芸は Hello, I'm so glad you're here too. Let me finish explaining for our Japanese friends the synopsis of the game. But I'm really happy you're here. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you're doing better. とにかく僕の自分の乙女芸はオメガバース的の乙女芸。You're working out at the gym. Good job. I hope I'm a good motivator. Faito! I hope I'm a good motivator for you. I keep losing my train of thought. Anyway, オメガバースって、自分の乙女芸はオメガバースみたいなディストピア世界だ。主人公はメリッサ・ブライドマンちゃん。メリッサは花嫁、まだ結婚しないな子。そしてメリッサちゃんはお兄ちゃんがいるよ。このお兄ちゃんの名前はオリっていうの。オリアンダーっていうの。オリアンダーは花婿。18歳になるとき、2人は女の子とか男の子とか女の子とか女の子とか女の子同士とか男の子同士とかこのカップルはなんていうか家族になるなんだけど、家族っていうんなんだけど、家族は無理やり結婚するなカップルだ。そういうの関係。私は君に結婚したくないけどしょうがないな。そういうの関係だ。結婚しないなら殺してやる。そういうの関係だ。無理やり結婚。そういうのコンセプトだ。花婿と花嫁は2人は家族になる。18歳になるときは家族になるんだけど、ハッピー、なんていうか、幸せな家族なんかじゃないよ。これは、メアリー・バートエンドの乙女芸だよ。そして、お兄ちゃんルートがあるなんだけど、有利ルート2つあるよ。この王子様っぽいな女の子、王子様っぽいな女の子、冬子。そして、お嬢様、なんていうか、お姉様みたいなお嬢様の子、メーブルちゃん。主人公はメリッサちゃんは3人でなんていうか選ぶよ。選ぶできるよ。お兄ちゃんとか王子様っぽいな冬子ちゃんとか、そしてお嬢様メーブルちゃん。そういうの3人が一つのルートあるよ。お兄ちゃんと冬子ちゃんと、メーブルちゃんは3人は一つずつルートあるよ。無理やり結婚。無理やり結婚。結婚しないなら殺す。そういうの関係。素敵だよね。結婚しないなら殺してやる。死ぬ。1年にいや、待て。Hello, thank you, P Money. I hope everything will go well as well. We are at 11%. I'm hoping to reach 50% because we're about halfway through the Donothon, halfway through the week. and I'm hoping we can reach 50% by today. You can see in this little bar up here. But so far no luck. So hopefully continue throughout the day. We will get some more donos. Hello, Chief Rob. Hello. How are you? I'm just explaining a little bit about the game in Japanese for our Japanese viewers. But how are you doing? What you up to? What are you most looking forward to? とにかく18歳になるとき、手紙が届く。でも、この手紙は、君の花嫁とか花婿とかはこの人だ。そして1年にこの人が結婚しない。そして一緒に暮らそうしないと。そしてなんていうかなんていうかエッチしないと死ぬよこの花嫁と花婿を、花嫁と花婿と、結婚しないなら、そして暮らそうしないなら、そしてエッチなことしないなら死ぬよそういうのディストピアだよ。まあそれはあれはストーリーだ。あれがストーリーだよ。でも2つのユリルートあるだけどね。そしてSteam とか JustUSA とかそういうの2つのストーにリストするつもりだよ。いや本当に恥ずかしかりなストーリーだね。いやちょっと危ないなストーリーね。これは禁断の愛のテーマだよ。Such a cute bit. Thank you. I try my best. And I also have a VNDB page, but there's nothing there. I have started a couple things since the crowdfund started. I was able to pay for one BGM and the key art. So those are the two things I've been able to pay for. But things like the voice acting I cannot pay for yet. That's a big component. I'm really hoping we'll be able to pay for it because crowdfunding just for the voice acting alone is like 6,000 roughly. Just an estimate. That's my rough estimate. But just voice acting alone is gonna be about 6,000, I would say, because the voice actors I've gotten are very prolific, very industry veterans of the animation industry, and I can't tell you who they are yet. コミケで同人にしないの？まあ同人したいけど僕は描くできないよ。僕はただディレクターやプロデューサーやシナリオライターと、声優だよ。僕は描くできないよ。僕はただシナリオライターだよ。My VA is good. Whoa! Did you hear the clip I played yesterday? Yesterday I played a little bitty clip of one of the VAs, but I cannot tell you who they are yet. There's a specific goal we have to hit until I can reveal who they are. Let me see. Which goal is that? I believe it's the 14,000. Once we hit 14,000, then I can publicly reveal who the voice actors are. No, 13,000. My mistake. 13,000. I can reveal who the voice actors are. But I need to wait until, obviously, I sign the contracts with them and I can pay them. I haven't done that yet because we've only made not quite 2,000 yet, and I need to make much more before I'm able to throw money at them. But they have agreed. 3 other voice actors aside from myself. One of them is a personal friend of mine. I can't tell you who he is. One of them is a VTuber. Very, very, very amazing. Fluent in Japanese, fluent in English. Amazing VTuber. And then one of them is I have to be real sparse on the details. They are like I said, they're industry veteran for a lot of cartoons. They've worked in series like Genshin Impact. They've worked in things like, I don't want to reveal too much. Well, I guess they've done work for Glitch Productions, okay? I can say that. They've done work for Glitch Productions, and they've done work for Genshin Impact, and other things, but, you know, I'm not naming names. I cannot name names, but I'm hoping, even without revealing who these voice actors are yet, I'm hoping that by giving these hints that will be enough to drive a lot of donations and a lot of intrigue. I would tell you if I could. I would tell you if I could, but it's just not gonna make much of an impact. And it would be unprofessional for me to reveal who they are until we have contracts signed and until I paid them. So I don't want to reveal who they are just yet, but trust me, they're well worth it, and I'm super, super amazingly excited to work with them. Over the moon excited to work with them. It's just a matter of how much we earn. And then I already sent them the script. They all already said yes. It's just a matter of me being able to pay them and getting the contracts signed. I spent a lot of time drafting up these contracts. It was really hard. My brain turned into soup because I'm not prepared. I'm not a business-minded bear. I'm not prepared to like go over contract stuff, but I did. I got the contracts all ready. I'm just waiting on the final monetary quote from them. Right now it's just an estimate because they charge by the hour. Some people want lump sum, some of them charge by the hour. Some of them charge 125 by the hour. Some people charge 250 an hour. So, you know, it's kind of like a ballpark estimate, but my best guess is 6K for all the voice acting. Anyway, the point is I can't reveal who they are, but they are good voice actors. They are amazing voice actors. I was honestly not expecting them to get back to me because they're so big and they're so prolific. I was like, okay, I'll send this like little pitch to them as like a lark. I'll send this little pitch and, you know, give them my proof of concept and show you what I got of the script, which I did back in December. And they liked it. They said yes. Everybody said yes. It's just a matter of locking it down. But I think it'll be a huge draw once I earn the money and once I can reveal who they are, and then I can hopefully I want to get some line recordings done so I can put it in the teaser trailer. Because all I need for the teaser trailer, I need some key art, which is underway. I need the BGM, which is underway. And then I need some voice acting lines to kind of put it together. And then, of course, I need to actually pay the person to make the trailer, which I could do. But if you've seen the trailers I've made are pretty mediocre. So I'd rather pay somebody to do it. Robert Downey Jr. No. Oh yeah, I hired A-list actor Robert Downey Jr. No, I did not. I did not hire Iron Man. Hello, Scorpio. Hello. It's not Robert Downey Jr. It's not a non-voice actor. It's a voice actor. It's not a celebrity. It's a voice actor. All of them are voice actors. Except like me, obviously I don't consider myself a seasoned veteran pro of the industry. But the people who I'm hoping to hire have done stuff like Genshin Impact, like I said. They've done stuff like, I don't want to say the one cartoon on my mind because that's a dead giveaway if I tell you exactly which cartoon I'm thinking of. But they've done Genshin Impact, they've done Black Desert Online, and, you know, a whole bunch of more effect. Nikke, they've been in Nikke. So you've definitely heard these people before, but I just can't tell you who they are yet. You know, once we hit that 15%, or not 15, that 50% of 15,000, you know, then that's enough. That's enough for me to throw money at them and sign the contracts and get it locked down. But, yeah, just voice acting is like 60% of the budget because it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm beat. Well, good job. 230-pound deadlift. That sounds like a lot. I don't know anything about gyms. I just do light cardio. But good job. Weightlifting, deadlifting 23 Kumas. Are you implying I'm 100 pounds, Scorpio? I mean, I probably am. I don't own a scale. I don't want to, like, contribute to negative body image. The best I can do is try to eat healthy and try to exercise every day. Let me get a real quick sip of water. But no, not Robert Downey Jr. Let me get some costumes on for that imouto role-playing. But Chad, I want you to help me, okay, Chad? I need you to help me. When I talk to you, I need you to talk back. Not talk back. How should I put that properly? I need you to interact in the chat. There. That's what I meant. I need you to interact in the chat with me. What else can I put on? One Kuma unit of measurement is equal to 3 apples? Maybe. Wait, you know what? What am I doing? I'm just gonna get out the other model. Yeah, come on out. I choose you. Fun size Kuma! Hell yeah. Finally have a reason to use this. Yeah, to respond. That's what I meant. I need you to respond to me in the chat. Not talk back. Talk back implies that you're being mean. 私は漫画のなんというか書いてきます。みんな良い一日を。漫画を描くなんて、頑張れね。聞いてくれてありがとう、T かな。ありがとう。Good luck with your drawing of manga. Yeah, let me find some other stuff. かわいいよね。これは僕のロリモデルだよ。What else can I pick? Where? I have a little name tag. Where is it? Do I not have it? Aha! Yeah! バーチャル1年生! Moto Kumakko! Be careful going to school. I think, let's see, what else? Pacifier? Pacifier? Hell yeah, why not? Yeah! Yeah! Alright, this is good. This is good. これは可愛いでしょ? 可愛いでしょ? Alright, let me... Do I have a different BGM? Let me see if I can change up the BGM. Or maybe do I not have any other BGM saved? If I don't have any other BGM saved, then I'm just gonna use what I have. Nope, I don't have any other BGM saved. Whoops. I didn't know. Why are you crying, big brother? Wait. The clock starts now. The clock starts now, okay? Why are you crying, big brother? I'm going to school. 僕は、入園地へ行くよ。入園地へ。みんな、友達と一緒に話すなんて、先生と一緒に話すなんて、楽しそう。I'm gonna go to school. I'm gonna go to kindergarten. Yeah. despite the fact that I am 18 years old, I'm gonna go to kindergarten and I'm gonna talk with the teachers and my friends, and we're gonna have a fun time. Oh, don't cry, Oni-chan. Nakanai Oni-chan. Don't cry. Are you crying because I'm gonna grow up and I'm gonna get older and you're just gonna turn into an old man? Don't cry. You can hold my hand. You can hold my hand and we can cross the street, but we gotta be careful. We gotta carefully cross the street, you know? Carefully. Let me see. Do I have everything I'm gonna bring to the school? Hello, Friction. We are doing role-playing right now, so just play along. We're doing role-playing. Let me see what I have to bring. What do I have to bring to kindergarten? Despite the fact that I'm 18 years old, what do I have to bring? Cookies. Yeah. I gotta bring snacks. And I gotta bring manga. Yeah, comic books. Yeah. Gotta bring comic books and snacks. And that's about everything I need, I think. That's about everything I need. I just need comic books and snacks and nothing else. But maybe Oni-chan. I got my comics. I got my snacks. That's all I need, really. Just make sure you avoid Papa's Biker King Alley. That sounds scary. 怖いよ。そんなに悪いやつなんか僕嫌い。僕怖がっちゃう。お兄ちゃん。I don't want to go to the Papa's Biker Gang Alley. That sounds scary. Will you hold my hand while we cross the Papa's Biker Gang Alley? Sounds really scary. I don't want to be near them. What? Thank you, Oni-chan. Can you please give me your credit card with the funny numbers on the back? Don't actually do this. Don't actually do that. Can you give me your credit card, the funny little plastic card with the 3 numbers on the back? Thank you. Don't actually do that. Have a good day at school. Why you're not gonna come with me? You're not gonna come with me, Fu-chan? Oni-chan? 僕と一緒にハルコ？僕と一緒に学校行かない？手をしないでよ、お姉ちゃん。僕、行き出すもん。I'll be brave, but you have to come with me, okay? You have to come with me. I need somebody to share my snacks and my comics with. Yeah! やったー！お姉ちゃんと一緒に学校行くよ！一緒だよ！ Me and Big Sis are gonna go together! I'm Big Brother! お兄ちゃん! Let's go! If the teacher asks why you're coming with me, just say it's because just say it's because I am lonely. I need my onichan and my onichan. I need my big brother and my big sister with me. Otherwise they get scared. And the other kids, you know, 他のやつがね、この悪いやつね、この悪い子ね、あの子たちは全員意地悪だよ。All the other kids are bullies. They're mean. They make fun of me for being cringe. 僕はダメな夢女子っていうの。中二病っていうの。They say I'm cringe and I'm just a Delusional. I'm just a delusional human washi. Yeah, but I'm not. They don't understand my love for my angel dust cardboard cutout. They don't understand. And Oni-chan, you were the one who let me watch Hasbro Hotel. And you're the reason why I discovered my favorite character. Yeah. So if they make fun of me, Oni-chan, I'm counting on you, okay? I'm counting on you to protect me, okay? Boku o mamoru yo ne. Boku no koto mamoru yo ne. この悪いやつ、この悪い意地悪な子め。お仕置きするよ。You'll definitely punish the bad guys and the bullies and the ones who make fun of me, right? Right? You will? Of course you will! Okay, let me see. You remember how to get to the school, Oni-chan? I'm not quite sure I remember. We have to cross the street and it's scary. We made it to the school, Oni-chan! Hold on, wait, 1 minute. Wait a minute. Wait, I'm trying. Yeah, we made it to the school, Oni-chan! Yay, we made it! Yay! We did it! We made it all the way here! Even though it was scary and hard and difficult. Yeah, nobody's gonna hurt me. You mean it? You really, really mean it? That means a lot. I appreciate that. Oh. Does that mean you can stay for nap time? Can we cuddle? Can we cuddle during nap time? She'll be okay. 大丈夫そうと思うよ。大丈夫そうと思うよ。他のやつが誰にもお姉ちゃんとお兄ちゃんと迷惑しないよ。Yeah? Yay! Nobody's gonna interfere. Nobody's gonna get between us. We're gonna have naps, and we're gonna, you can help me with my assignment, right? You can help me, right? Like, when I have hard stuff to do, the coloring I can do the coloring I can do. But, like, things like math, things like geography, I don't know how to do that. I don't understand that. I'm just a bear. I'm not very smart. But you can help me with the math. Let me bring up my textbook. Bear with me. Let me bring up my textbook. Aha! Okay. So this, I don't understand this, chat. Oni-chan, I don't understand this. Maybe you can help me. Number fun instead of number one. Number fun. This is my math homework. Yeah. Solve the subtraction sums. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 telephones. So the answer is 6, right? Right? Big brother? Big sister? It's 6, right? The answer is 6? Because it's 6 telephones, right? Did I get the answer right? It's 6? I think the answer is 6, right? Did I get it wrong? I don't think I got it wrong, right? I can never get it wrong, right? Right? I think so. I got it right. I had to have gotten it right. I'm the cutest little sister in the whole wide world. Okay. 6 minus 3 is... Wait, you gotta remove 3 of these. 1, 2, 3, 3! The answer is 3! Yes, the answer is 3! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did try it! I got 3. So I need to scratch it out. But the crayon doesn't write the way I want it to. But just pretend. Just pretend that I scratched it out. Just pretend. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8! 8 minus 5. That's also 3. Are all the answers to this gonna be 3? What if I just put 3 down for everything and say my homework is done? Yeah! Can we do that? Can we skip homework? I don't like homework. It's boring. I don't like it. Oh no, this one looks hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3? It's all 3, chat! It's all 3, big brother. It's 3. The answer is 3 for everything. 3, 3, 3. I'll get back to that one. 3. 4. Yeah, I did it. I passed it. Sure. Let's just pretend that I passed it, okay? Nobody has to know. I totally passed it. I got an A for effort. And that means that it's just about nap time, One-chan. Just about. Mwah. Do you like these pajamas, big brother? Big sister? Kona pajama niau? Do you like these? Or do you prefer the other ones? Do you prefer these jammies? Or do you prefer these ones? Well, I guess I don't have to pick which one is your favorite. I guess I can just pick the one I like if you're just gonna give me the silent treatment, Oni-chan. 僕のパジャマとっても可愛いと思うんだけどね。I think my jammies are super cute. Don't cry, Oni-chan. Don't cry. I'm not good. Don't cry. 泣かないで. Yellow? Okay, we'll do the yellow. It's either that one or this one. But if you like the yellow, we'll keep the yellow. And look, I got cute little footsies. Look at my little footsies. Look how cute they are. They're so cute. Okay. It's nap time now, Oni-chan. It's nap time now. That means it's time to be quiet, Oni-chan. It's time to be really quiet. You wanna come under the covers with me? 僕と一緒に寝よう。あんちゃん、お姉ちゃん、僕と一緒に寝よう。Why don't you get much closer? Much closer. Yeah? We can cuddle? Are you sure? Well, what if I kick though? What if I accidentally kick you? What if I accidentally kick you and I accidentally hurt you? That won't be good. Are you sure? If you're sure, then we don't have to answer to anybody. If the teacher stares at us funny, we'll just say she's being dumb. Yeah, we'll say she's being dumb. Okay. close to you, Oni-chan. Give Ni-chan kisses to make him feel better. Okay. Did I do good? Cute. Cute. Nice deep breaths. I just gotta remember when I think about scary things or sad things or even really yucky mean things. I just have to remember that you're here with me. And it should be alright. You'll make it all better for me, right? Any problems that I'm facing, anything that I can't accomplish on my own, things that I can't progress on my own about. You're here, you'll make it better, right? You're always rooting for me, and you're always supporting me. So you'll always, always be there for me. Till the end. Cuddle closer? Okay. Cuddle closer, okay. This is about as close as I can get. This is about as close as I can get. Better? I know you'll always be there for me and you'll always make me feel better even when I'm worried. Even when I'm scared. Even when I'm thinking that everything I've been hoping for will not work out the way I want it to. You'll always be there for me and you'll always cheer me up. Right? Of course you will. You're my beloved. My most lovely. My most beloved Oni-chan and One-chan. Oni-chan is here for you. I'm glad. I'm glad you're always here for me. I will always, always be here for you as well. If you ever need someone to talk to, if you ever need a shoulder to cry on, I'll always be here for you, and I'll always want to support you. I only want the best for you, to make you feel better. Especially if you're like me, and you have days that are just lonely, and grumpy, and sad, and no good. I always want to be there for you. And if I have those kind of days, I want you to be there for me. That's what siblings do. Oh no. I think nap time might just be over. Quick, Oni-chan. Give me a kiss on the forehead. Was that a nice nap? Was that good? Was that a nice nap? I have to change out. There we go. Was that nice? It was sweet. I want to try my very best to be sweet for you. It's important. It's important. You do so much for me. I want to do so much for you. I just want to return the favor, you know? You've been there for me since the beginning. Since I was in Mama's tummy. So it's important that you're there for me. And I'm there for you because we're siblings. Siblings can get married, right? Right? Siblings can get married. Totally. Yeah. Absolutely. Siblings can get married. Yeah. Even blood-related siblings like us. Because we are absolutely, definitely, 100% blood-related. But that's fine. That's totally fine. Yeah. Totally fine. Ah! Nothing will get in the way of our love. Love will conquer all! Siblings can? Awesome! Yay! My day is made. Okay, Oni-chan. I think I have to go home now. I think it's about time for me to go home now. But, Even though it's time for me to go home now, you'll spend time with me? Hold my hand on the way back? You will? Siblings can do many things together without shame. Yeah, we should! Like making bento! And making beds, coloring in coloring books? Yeah, having snacks? All good things. There's nothing wrong with sharing a bed with your Oni-chan or One-chan. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Okay, well you hold my hand as I go home. And I will see you when I wake up in the morning, just as I always do. Okay. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye bye, Oni-chan, One-chan, bye bye. Wait a minute, I need to fix this, wait. I'll fix it. Cuddling in the same bed, yeah! Hell yeah. I was gonna say siblings can make love, but that might be too much for Twitch. Let me find, where's my oh no, did I lose my background? Hold on. There it is. No, that's not it. There it is. Hey, here's my background. Let me put it back the way it should be. There we go. Bring that back. And let's bring me back, because I need to come back. Way! That was fun. I don't get to bust out the loli model too often, but when I do, it's for a good cause. For the cutest and funniest of causes. Yes. I was AFK. I don't know what AFK means. For a while, because I was just pacing back and forth, learning through this audio. Thanks. I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you like it. I tried my best so we can strike that off the list. We did natural voice and we did imouto voice. Yay. Let's see, we can do more RP, or we can play an eroge. I don't want to play an eroge, honestly. Let me get a sip of water, but let me see what you want. Do you want to do more RP? We can do the sadist or the mama. I kind of want to do the sadist now. But you let me know. And also, do not forget, chat, this is a Donothon. My game cannot be made without the efforts and the kindness of all of you. AFK is away from keyboard. Okay, I learned something new today. I didn't know what that meant. I'm familiar with like BRB. I'm not familiar with AFK, but now I know. The more you know, with the little rainbow star, the more you know. Today I learned. Let me see what other rewards do I have that we can unlock. Let me see. So we did natural voice, we did role-playing the Moto. We have sadist, roleplay mama, ASMR whispers. I don't want to do that now. Speak Japanese only. Reading a fanfic. Yeah, we can read a fanfic. We can totally read a fanfic. What would you like me to read? I can read just what I was reading, just for fun. I can read something I've written, if you want me to do that. I can read, I'm looking at my AO3 and none of these are appropriate. None of these are appropriate for YouTube or Twitch. None of these are, unfortunately. Wow, thank you, Chief Rob. I just saw your dono. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very, very much. I really super appreciate it. I will give it my all. Thank you so much, Chief Rob. I just saw that. Thank you. Something that I wrote, yeah. I'm having trouble finding something I wrote that is like not horribly raunchy. Everything is rated explicit. Everything I wrote is rated explicit. Well, I don't have to read the whole thing. I can skip. I can skip around. I can skip parts of it. Okay, I have an Amazing Digital Circus fanfiction that I wrote. And this Amazing Digital Circus fanfiction, it was for a project that got canceled. And I just turned it into a fanfiction. But it's a Yume ship fanfiction. It's me x Jax and me x Ragatha, because I love Ragatha. Let me pull up a picture of Ragatha in case you don't know who that is. I love Ragatha. Ragatha One-chan. I love her so much. She is my bae. I can skip things around. Wait, I need to show you Ragatha. My One-chan! The voice actor for Ragatha is Amanda Hufford, and they are a non-binary voice actor, and they're so cool! But Ragatha, the character of Ragatha, she's kind of a wealthy girl with like mommy issues, but she's like a rag doll. I love Ragatha, she's so cool! I didn't used to like her so much, but then I wrote this Yume fanfiction about her, and I really, really got into her. Chat. I love her. I love Ragatha. She's pretty flat-chested too, which is a charm point. It is a charm point. I love Ragatha. Okay, putting her away. I mean, Jax is still my favorite. He's still my favorite of the Amazing Digital Circus characters, but Ragatha is a close second. So, let me see. Let me see what I got. I really like my writing in the Amazing Digital Circus one. Let's see. I got the Sherlock Holmes one, but that one has incest in it, so that might not be good for Twitch. I have the Onisame one. Yeah, that one's pretty good. I have a 20,000 word Glee fanfiction. That's like Omegaverse, but I probably can't read that out loud because it's very spicy and very depressing also. It's 20,000 words long. I have this crack fiction, which I wrote with a friend of mine. It is a crack fic that is... The pairing is Kurt from Glee and Saber from Fate Stay Night. And let me pull up a visual for you so you can understand how insane that is. Let me pull up a visual for you so you can see how insane of a crack ship that is, okay? So, I have a 90,000 word crack fanfiction. Obviously, I cannot read all of it because that's very long. I've been writing it with a friend since 2016. Okay? And it pairs Saber from Fate Stay Night with Kurt Hummel from Glee. Yes. Yes. And I know what you're thinking. Wait, isn't Kurt gay? So what? So what if he's gay? It's like an unrequited romance in which Kurt is a master in the Holy Grail War, and he doesn't realize that Saber is a woman. He doesn't realize that she's a woman. And he falls in love with her thinking that she is a man. And it ends very badly. It ends in heartbreak and a lot of pain for both of them. A lot of heartache, a lot of miscommunication. In the end, Kurt still identifies as gay, but Saber's like his exception. She's like his exception. And the only way how do I say this in a PG way? The only way they can consummate the relationship, the only way they can do it is if Saber is cross-dressing and presenting as male. That's the only way they can do it. And even then, Kurt has obvious dysfunction issues, if you catch my drift, because she is female and he is gay. At least pick a better faker. How dare you? How dare you? Saber is my waifu. Saber is my waifu. She is the best faker ever. How dare you? I am dying to pick up Fate. I'm dying to pick up Fate on Steam. But it's a lot. It's $40. I don't have that lying around. I have to put all my money towards the game I'm trying to make. But next time I have disposable income, I will get Fate on Steam. I will get it. I'm dying to play it in English. I'm just waiting for the price to drop, because I don't really have much disposable income at the moment. But yeah, it's about Kurt in love with Saber, who he thinks is a man, and she is not. And this is 90,000 words, just the main story. I didn't even tell you, there's a million spin-offs that me and my friend wrote. We wrote a spin-off where Kurt has where Saber turns into a futanari, and Kurt has the female anatomy and Saber is a futanari. There's no polite way of me saying what Kurt becomes, but he becomes a boy cunny. Yeah, boy cunny, essentially. A boy with the cunny. Yeah. And Saber becomes a futanari. And so that's one spin-off, and there's also a spin-off where they're in the future, Kurt is an adult, he's 17. The actor, I want to be clear, the actor was about 18 when Kurt was 16, okay? He's a full-grown adult, don't side-eye me, okay? He has a baby face, he's an adult, okay? But the character, in this story, the character is 17, and Saber's in her mid-30s, and age gap is hot, okay? I love dysfunction. But there's also an alternate universe spin-off that we wrote in which Kurt is in his early 20s, and he's a fashion designer, and he works as a barista in a Starbucks, attending community college, which happened in Glee, while designing in his own spare time. Except obviously Saber is not in Glee. Saber from Fate Stay Night is not actually in the show Glee. But there's a whole bunch of spin-offs with them. There's one where they're in a BDSM, 50 Shades of Grey kind of relationship. It's wild. All sorts of stuff. There's a billion spin-offs that we've written. I want to get back into it. I haven't written that fanfiction in forever. So I can read a little bit of that. I think it's a great story, honestly. I think it's a great story. I am so nostalgic for it. And I would play you the BGM I'd listened to when I wrote it, but I can't do that because I would get bonked so fast for copyright infringement if I played the BGM I was listening to while I wrote it. But, so why don't we put that to a vote? I think those are 3 strong contenders. And I can always switch if you don't like one. Some of these I might have read out loud before. It only lets me have 3 options. Okay. So, Glee, Fate, and then... Whoops! No. There, okay, those are the options. Everybody over at Twitch, you can see the options right here. You have Onisame, the Glee and Fate crossover, which obviously I can't read the whole thing because it's 90,000 words! Just for the main story, it's 90,000 words. It is very long. And that's not even including all the spin-offs that we've written that will never see the light of day because they're too pornographic. But I've been writing that fanfiction since 2016. It's been 10 years. I'm still writing this fanfiction with my friend. Right now, we're coming up with the idea of like Alter Saber, Alter Kurt, based off of Chris Colfer has a new film that's just premiered in Ireland, in which he plays a seductive playboy who bangs everything in sight, but he has no hands. That is a real movie that Chris Colfer starred in, and it just came out. It's not even out in theaters yet. But I'm dying to watch it because I love Chris Colfer. He's like my Oshi. He's like my number one favorite celebrity crush. But every time I meet him, I forget how to function as a human being, and I'm just like, I love you. I forget to act normally when I'm near him. Oh, thank you, follower Gold Met, awesome. Thank you, Twitch! Follower Gold Med, 90 followers! Yay! I met my goal on Twitch. Thank you so much. I'm gonna have to set it for 100 followers now. So I assume that must mean people must be lurking over at Twitch. Hello, Twitch! I am Moto Kumakko. I am a bear VTuber, and right now we're trying to figure out which fanfiction I'm gonna read out loud for all of you. It's a three-way tie! Somebody has to break the tie, or I'm gonna choose. Thank you for following me, Nathaniel. Today, and as is for all of this week, it's a special day because I am doing a Donothon for my original Otome game. It is an original. It's going to be a free Otome game, and it's going to be Yuri and a little bit of Het, and it's going to be dark, Omegaverse style. It's going to be so cool. I am doing good. I will be better once we hit 50%. Right now, I'm still pretty nervous. about the crowdfund not hitting the goal I wanted to. We're aiming for a base goal of 15K, and as you can see, we're not there yet. We're not even close, but I will continue to try my best. But I'm good. I'm nervous. I'm nervous that we're not gonna reach halfway soon, and we should reach halfway soon. Otherwise, I'm gonna be in trouble. But how are you, Nathaniel? How are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for following. Thanks for lurking. Three-way tie. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to break the tie. I will break the tie. I will read a little bit of each. Let me pull up. I guess I can do a capture browser. Let me pull up a capture browser. Don't worry, Nathaniel. You don't have to donate if you don't want to. One thing that you could do if you like is that you could tell people about the crowdfund instead, and that would help as well. You don't have to donate, just tell people about it. Spread the word of mouth. I am a visual novel developer. I've made one visual novel before. This is my second one, and I'm really hoping that we can make it all the way to the end. You love my model? Thank you. I think it's a very cute model. Personally. I got little footsies. Little footsie wootsies. Alright, so we have a three-way tie. So I will read a little bit of each, okay? And let me see. Let me go over to gaming, actually. Okay, wait. Where did the BGM go? Hold on. There. Okay, we did it. I fixed it. Let me do a capture browser. Capture window. Hold on. Window capture. Whatever it's called. There we go. Doody-doody-doo. So I am the writer for my game. And I am also the director, the producer, and the voice actor. And we are gonna be reading some fanfiction that I wrote. Right now, I am reading an amazing Digital Circus fanfiction. I feel like I need a PNG of Ragatha up here, so let me pull one up. I love Ragatha. She's like my second favorite Amazing Digital Circus character. Please God, I hope Amanda Hufford never ever reads. I hope Amanda Hufford never reads this. And I hope she never sees I hope they never see the stream. Because that would be very embarrassing. Highly embarrassing. I would die of embarrassment. Let me get a cute PNG of Ragatha. Here is Ragatha staring judgmentally at me. Yeah. Let's pull up Ragatha staring judgmentally at me. Which, you know, Amanda Hufford would probably make the same face if they saw me. Ragatha's just gonna hang out here and be judgmental. Yeah, you watch The Amazing Digital Circus too? It's a great cartoon. I love it. Alright. Oh, thank you, Louis. Thank you. We're just about to start reading fanfiction. Thank you very, very much. 15%. Oh my God, chat. We're slowly but surely getting there. Hold on, I want to thank Louise right now, real quick. Thank you so much. It doesn't tell me how much you donated, but that's fine. Thank you very much for your continued support and sweetness. I really, really appreciate it. You are really saving me here. You are really saving me, Louise. I need this game to be a success as much as possible. Because I wanna like tell you about the CG, I wanna tell you about these characters and all that. Okay. You like Kinger? Kinger I do like. He is surprisingly popular. But first, wait, before I show that, let me put a link to my game VNDB page. Here is my VNDB page. Just get rid of the spaces. And there's my VNDB page. There's nothing there yet because, you know, I'm currently raising money for it. That's why there's nothing there yet. But let's get started. Let's read at least a couple paragraphs of this fanfiction I wrote. So we have Ragatha who's judging me. Yeah, it's fine if she judges me. A Chocolate Reward, Chapter 1. I will say I am terrible at chapter names. Even in my game that I wrote, I don't have chapter names. I just do Chapter 1, Chapter 2. I'm not good at coming up with names or like titles. I'm not good with that. I try my best, but I'm never satisfied with the title names and the chapter names. Let me get a sip of water and then we will start. Man, I wish Misery were here. She would love this. If Misery were here, she would love this. So this originally was Jax and Kuma Yume ship, but then it ended up being Ragatha and Kuma. I love a Yuri ship, man. I love a Yuri ship. Okay. A Chocolate Reward. The Lavender Rabbit grinned, golden and gleaming down at the girl. She had materialized in the tent. Amongst sun-flecked dust motes, beneath hot scarlet canvas, her new face round and pale with puffed cheeks, as if on the verge of tears or a tantrum, with two pink stickered lines adorning beneath each eye, an eternal schoolgirl blush. Her body, although tiny and knob-skinny, was now cotton-stuffed, with stitched seams at all of her joints, and at the apples of her cheeks, the pale filaments of her innards sometimes were pushed through the cloth skin of her wrists, or had a hole in her dress. A frosting pink pinafore that hung loosely over her frame, and a flower-white puff-sleeve blouse, giving her a darling appearance. Her limbs were loose and flopping, weighted at the hands and the feet, her fingernails very short and rounded, two drooping teddy bear ears as if collage of childhood toys. Wait. Oh, small world, interesting. I'm sorry, I lost my place. Oh, okay, here we are. Two drooping teddy bear ears stitched onto a brown lunch sack hair, with the price tag buttoned to one ear and a tail pinned to her bottom with gleaming silver safety pin, as if a collage of childhood toys. She She was both a stuffed girl doll and a corduroy bear, mismatched together, a rubber hose cartoon thrust into a third dimension, her cat clock eyes veering back and forth. That's like one sentence. I like being a little long-winded. I'm not even gonna attempt to voice act. I'm not even gonna attempt to voice act Jax. I'm gonna do a horrible job. I'm not Michael Kovac, and I am not Amanda Hufford. I'll do a horrible job. But I hope they never see this fanfiction. I would die of embarrassment if they saw this fanfiction. Well, well, Jax exclaimed, his gaze running down her once, twin dark broad pupils widening still, a hand perched upon the jut of one hip. Another sucker, another player. He gave an ugly laugh. Let's see if she'll last longer than the one before her. Wait, I need to scroll down. There we go. Wait, no! Too far! Throughout a series of days, or what sufficed for a day, the pixelated Mandarin sun beaming stupidly above the fairgrounds, mid grasses flawlessly upright, the tent erected tall and proud, flags waving despite no breeze, she had met a colorful cast of characters. The grotesque, exposed mandible, gleaming pink gums and hard ivory teeth and a perpetual grin. That's Kane. That cheerful tone bordering on diabolical, so affected it was somehow mid-Atlantic, artificial and deliberately bright, a mockery if it wasn't so genuine, the meat and the muscle of the tongue somehow speaking without a throat and lungs, and eyes set upon the bed of the mouth without sockets or eyelids or lashes, staring endlessly. The sweet-hearted rag doll, bright strawberry yarn hair and a button instead of an eye, maternal and overbearing. The tangled knot of sobbing scarlet ribbons with the theater mask, the pathetic and paranoid and robed chess piece, and the hodgepodge plastic creature. But that rabbit, that violet rabbit was the worst of all. His long teeth were gangrenous yellow, his frame long and slender, his fur kept short to an apricot fuzz, and a mottled plum hue that reminded her of bruises and healing wounds, and the swollen lump of a struck cheek, the sclera of his wide eyes, cheerful yolk yellow, as were the gloves wrapped around his hands. He wore a cartoonish pair of overalls slung over his stick-straight figure in rust-red cloth with a sort of drooping front pocket that held bizarrely an amount of loose, warm earth, mulch meant for farming. He gazed at her eagerly, too happily, a sort of jejune selfishness, a childishness that belied a bitter sadism beneath it all. For all of their games he concocted his unspoken bizarre rules for all of the tricks pulled, he was not a happy boy. His demeanor was playful and yet dour and sour, salted and brine, nettles and thistles and thorns. Hello, Geek-san. We're right in the middle of reading fanfiction. Welcome. We're just about to read this Yume ship fanfiction. How are you doing? Where was I? He was not a happy boy. His demeanor was playful and yet sour and dour, salted and brine, nettles and thistles and thorns. The purpose of the joke was to hurt. The pain was the punchline. He seized upon Kumakko as her name had been decided, as of a shark-toothed animal with a new soft plush toy. His hydrangea dark flesh was clay smooth beneath the summer short fur, his body impossibly flexible, and adhering not to gravity nor physics, able to wriggle and worm out of her hands when she gave a frustrated groan, grabbing at him each time he struck a long leg out to trip her, or pitched at the backs of her tender knees, or grabbed at her from behind in the dark and listened for her shrieks cackling down the corridor. I'm pretty long-winded, sorry. Her room was placed next to his. Good janitorial working. You know what? No shame in that. I had to do janitorial work while I worked at a bookstore, even though it wasn't my job. I hated it. So consider this your audiobook. Let me get a sip of water. Hold on. I have really long sentences. My writing style has changed a little bit since I wrote this. I think I wrote this about 2 years ago. Let me see. Something. No, I wrote it in 2024. Okay. So let me see. Cackling down the corridor. I mean, I like it. I think this is a good piece of writing. I think it can be proud of this. I think this is a good piece of writing. I kind of wish I had the voice actors to read this out loud, but they wouldn't. And I would die of embarrassment if they did. Alright. Her room was placed next to him, her portrait positioned on her door. Let me move this. No, it's too far. How's that? Her room was placed next to him, her portrait positioned on her door, and occasionally he would deliver foul packages of scuttling jewel-shelled insects or emerald-coiling snakes to her quarters, claiming unconvincingly that it was merely a mistaken address. He took scissors to the hem of her pastel pleated skirt, the scalloped lace of her petticoat, grabbing and wrenching her dress up to reveal knee-length bloomers she wore underneath. "What's wrong, teddy bear?" he taunted, smile unfurling, opening and closing the scissor blades between his fingers. "Don't lose your stuffing." He was a swollen pustule, a bruise that refused to heal. A thin poppy red paper cut sliced upon a finger, its open belly stinging in unlike unpleasant afflictions or maladies she couldn't be rid of him. She whirled upon him, indignant rosy blushes staining her cheeks, plastic frames grinding together as she snarled, "You stupid bunny, you!" "Today's adventure," Kane declared upon the stage, his dark lacquered shoes not quite touching the polished boards, voice booming. Their head snapped around, towards the end of the hallway, the threshold of the Technicolor Circus. "Is for all of you to travel to the dark and dreary dungeon of decay." What is this rating? What is this dating sim rating? Mine, the one that I'm making? The one that I'm making is rated 17 and up. You can check the VNDB page. It is an Omegaverse style game with like some Yuri and a little bit of Het. It's very much forbidden love, forced romance type, and this is day 3. So I'm hoping to reach 50%. Probably won't reach it, honestly. But I'm hoping to reach 50% by the end of today, because we're about halfway through. You can visit the VNDB page. It's got 3 love interests. It's fully voiced. It's going to be free for everybody. Amazing voice actors, but I cannot reveal who they are yet. But please look forward to it. I just need to finish raising the funds and then it'll all go well. But until then, I'm just gonna be nervous and worried. Anyway, that doesn't sound fun, Kumakko piped up, befuddled and bewildered, recovering from Jax's juvenile mockery and Kane's earnest attempt to endear himself to them. "Shut up!" Kane carried on with an unflinching stare down towards her. She shuddered. "The decaying dungeons have all sorts of fun for you." "Decay?" The masked ribbon squeaked in a tiny, flimsy protest, wringing her limbs together. "Quiet, Gangle," the ringmaster chided. "As I was saying, you'll encounter all kinds of fun. Mold spores, mushrooms, and don't forget the cute critters like moths and caterpillars." "So we're cleaning up the castle?" Jax interrupted with a syrupy drawl. "We're doing chores? That's today's adventure?" "Yes!" Kane cried, not quite understanding or refusing to entertain the unenthused gazes of his gathered players. "And you'll be sorted into pairs, Kinger and Zubul, Ragatha and Gangle, and Jax and Kumakko. Why not? Each group will have to scour a different part of the castle and see if you can find the hidden treasure." He snapped his hollow-gloved fingers, and a pathway appeared to guide them to the location of the day. "Oh, a robbery? That sounds more like fun." Jax leered, his smile replaced after fading at the mention of being sorted into pairings. "Get it? Sorted into pairings?" "I'm not pleased to be stuck with you either," Kumakko muttered, and Jax gave her a hard shove into the gleaming portal. Let me see if I can find the Yuri. There's a Yuri scene. Okay, I can read the first paragraph of the next chapter. And I can read the very last scene of this chapter, because there's a lot of smut in this chapter. I can't read that, but I can read just before it. Yeah, you can see the tags above. You can see the tags above. Disembowelment, gore, stabbing. Anyway, chapter 2, the tightrope. The circus played tricks on her, especially at night, when she laid in her bed, eyes raw and tired and stinging, desperate for slumber. She could see beneath the tent of her canopy bed, itself an imitation of the big top, staring up at the crimson velvet anxiously. She could smell sun-baked animal hair, as if tufted fur of lions, mouth dripping frills of spittle, fangs pink from feasting upon raw meat, or the plaited manes of show ponies dressed in feathered bridles and jeweled saddles. The dried green-yellow grasses, bales of nostalgic hay, paper flowers hung upon the canvas walls, stuffed into the pockets and up the sleeves of clouds to be pulled out with precise comedic timing. She listened to the nickering of horses, the stamping of hooves. She could practically taste the ripe perspiration clinging to the napes of sunburnt necks, hot and bitter and foul, and the richer flavor of butter and popped corn and the syrup-glazed scarlet apples impaled upon sticks adorned with chopped nuts. She felt as if she was going mad, swallowed up by the circus, hearing and smelling and almost tasting imaginary scenes that she had never experienced with her own body, and yet, she felt as if it was all going on around her. Acrobats and knife-throwing acts, animal taming and training, fire eating and unicycling, piping of the calliope, all a mere room away, as if she rose and answered the door, it would all be waiting for her, an eternal carnival that never ended. But then she heard something. I actually heard something that was not just in the chambers of her cotton-stuffed ears, and she sat up drowsily, staring at the wall. I cannot tell you the rest of what happens. It's a bunny teeth. It's bunny teeth. It's bunny teeth. That's the pairing. Okay, I can skip to the Yuri scene. Skip to the Yuri scene, I think. This is the Ragatha Kumakko scene. This is my Ragatha Kumakko Yume ship scene. It is so cringe, I don't care. I do not care if it's cringe. I am cringe, but I am free. I say as Ragatha judges me. I'm okay, Kumakko insisted, and barely a breath, shaking her head. It's nothing. Well, I understand if you're homesick, Ragatha volunteered. That's so embarrassing. This is the Amazing Digital Circus. This fanfiction is Amazing Digital Circus. This has nothing to do with the game I'm making. But one of the goals we unlocked was reading fanfiction out loud. So I am reading the Amazing Digital fanfiction that I wrote. I wrote this. I still think it's a good piece of writing. Anyway, well, I understand if you're homesick, Ragatha volunteered, faltering as if to find what to say. We all are. But at least we're together, right? Kumakko nodded, dazedly, still nauseous from her dream, her gaze wide and desperately trusting. Right, she whispered in return. She rolled onto her shoulder, leaning upwards and inwards, her heart rabbiting in her chest. When I say rabbiting, I mean beating very fast. Her mouth felt stuffed with cotton, her chest swollen and aching with captured breath. Oddly brave, only to stiffen and stop, and Ragatha said, "Oh, In that hesitation, everything was said and Kumakko recoiled. "Oh, I'm sorry, it's just..." She began to babble an apology, but Ragatha shook her head, tousled yarn tumbling free of the bonnet. "No, it's not that." Ragatha tried to impress her words upon her, leaning down and inwards after her, soft hands taking hold of the crooks of her arms, keeping her in place. "Have you ever caught fireflies in a jar before?" "Huh?" the teddy bear repeated, bewildered. "No, never. Jax might have, though. He sounds like a country boy." "Well," Ragatha uncharacteristically interrupted, pushing onwards. "When you capture fireflies and you put them in a box or a jar, they're wonderful to look at for a while, but then they die quickly. I think Decane were fun for him to look at, but there's a lid on this place that we can't escape out from under." "I don't understand." Kumako's gaze narrowed, expression crumpling in thought, in embarrassment, trying to pull away. I'm saying we're all stuck in this jar. And if you want to cling to me, you can. I don't want you to think so hard or too much about escaping, or something bad will happen to you. Just try to enjoy being here, okay? This was Ragatha's way, as sugar soft and sweetened as she could, to both discourage and caution Kumakko. Here we are. Oh no, we have a kiss scene. Ragatha came closer, centimeters between them. I think this was what you wanted, she offered, and then they kissed! Yuri kiss, 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 fall in love. No. Okay, I'll say it seriously. I'll say it seriously. Gingerly stamped her mouth against Kumako's clay red mouth as if playing dough, but there was warmth and wetness within, the pink candy faucets of her own lips widening, parting eagerly, yielding gladly. The kiss was momentary, but tender and adoring, Kumako trying her best to clumsily reciprocate, the petal of her tongue bitten by her own milk teeth, and she made a kind of squeaky cry of pain, stumbling back, flopping down on her bottom, and Ragatha followed, always gentle, always asking, always kind. This is getting too spicy for me to read any further. Let me see. Okay. A hand slid up her skirt, hell yeah, along one leg to the ruffled loose waistband of her bloomers. We can, Kumako protested, half-heartedly. The others will hear. Ragatha, listen. She yanked her hand back as it burnt. You're right. I'm sorry. I got carried away. It's okay. I didn't mind it all that much. Caramel braids hung heavily, seemed to weigh down her rosy head, bobbing up and down idly. I really didn't. Well, it's been a long night. Let's talk about this tomorrow, okay? Ragatha advanced closer, and for half a moment Kumako's eyes fluttered shut, expecting another kiss. Instead, she felt a mouth brush against her forehead, a mittened hand pressing back the fringe of her hair. Good night. Good night, Kumako muttered, and there was the same feeling she'd felt the previous evening. A wafting of heat, scalding and tight, gathered in her belly, her abdomen. Her fingers clutched at the cloth of her own dress, arms wrapped over her stomach, struggling to breathe properly and evenly, taking hard, shuddering breaths. And then we have Jax. You're not the first one she's kissed, Danny Rags, an unpleasant voice sneered. Bitter, vinegared, cruel. Jax leered, his grin a lantern in the darkness. That's my fanfiction. You can read the rest of it on AO3 if you're interested. Ragatha, Nichan, stop judging me. Ragatha, stop judging me. Stop judging me. Ragatha's judging me. Hopefully Amanda Hufford will never read it. It will never reach their eyes. I was gonna read a little bit of the Fate Stay Night fanfiction, but we are pretty much out of time for the day. We're just about done for the day, but I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed it. If you seriously want to read this fanfiction, I will give you the link to it. In fact, let me just pull up the link now. There is the link. That is the link to this fanfiction. If you want to read it, you're welcome to. I think it's a good fanfiction. And that is what we got for today. We made it to 15%, better than we were doing before, for sure. I was hoping to reach 50%, but maybe that's too greedy of me. Tomorrow we are officially at the halfway point, and the primary base goal of this Donathon is 15,000, which that's like the base amount, not including any of the stretch goals, but 15,000 is the base goal. Tomorrow at the halfway point, if we do not reach 15,000 by the end of this week, you know, it'll be disappointing, but I will not continue the Donathon if we do not reach 15,000 by Saturday. Saturday is the end of the Donathon, and I hold the Donathon once a year. So, you know, this is the time. If you're ever interested in giving, if you're interested in this project, now is the time, and I would really appreciate it. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you Nathaniel and Kat and Nanashi and Dog over on Twitch. Thank you everybody on YouTube. Thank you Geekson and Luis, Chief Rob and Ghost Knight, and Halo and Fuchan and T Kanal and Frankie. I think that's everyone. Alright. Thank you all so much for coming. Like I said, tomorrow's the halfway point. Let's keep trying. Let's keep trying. The only thing there is to do is to keep trying. So I'm gonna keep trying and keep streaming until Saturday's our final day. And hopefully we will reach 15,000 by Saturday. That should be the base amount to cover the cost of producing the game. And if we don't reach it, then I will cry and I will have to go to the voice actors and say I'm sorry, didn't work out, I'm sorry, and I will be upset. But you know, let's not count our eggs before they spoil, I guess. Not hatch, but before they spoil. You know, I'm still hopeful. We could still get on track. We could maybe still get on track. Maybe. We'll see. That is the hope. 15,000 by Saturday, and if we do that, if we reach that, then I can go for another week, and that gives us plenty of time to reach the stretch goals if we reach any. I'm still nervous, but I'm still gonna be hopeful. Alright. Thank you everyone for donating. Thank you everyone for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed my extremely cringe fanfiction, and the ASMR, and the role-playing. I hope you enjoyed it. And, you know, hopefully we will get into those later tiers. We will unlock those goals more. And if you're hesitant about donating because you're worried about, you know, all the fun rewards will be gone or something, don't be. I can always come up with new rewards, you know? So please keep that in mind. This game cannot be made without the support and the help of all of you. So, you know, every little bit helps. I will really, really try to get to 50% tomorrow. I will try my best. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you. Bye-bye.